Hey Gemini, hope you're all doing well. Welcome to August. This can be a general reading for the zodiac sign or placements of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Oh, you guys got the tower right out the gate. I hope you're all doing well. I've had mixed readings here. It seems like some signs are really kicking life in the ass, and some are getting their asses handed to them. So hopefully you guys are in the former. You've got the Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. So the obvious thing right off the bat is that you could be dealing with the work situation, something upended, something imploded at work, and trying to make a decision on, well, for some of you, it could be like whether what you've invested in is still worth it, like something you've put a lot of hard work into. For some of you, maybe even to get your life back together after something, like having to work really hard to rebuild. And now it's like, did I get a return on this investment? Did I get a return on all of this hard work? Or it's like a situation that like suddenly blew up in your face. It doesn't have to be work related, but it's something that has to do like with your material status or your material well-being. So, wherever that fits into your life, like something like suddenly like exploded. It something just like became a disaster out of nowhere. And maybe you've worked really hard at this thing, or you've tried to work really hard since then to like rebuild whatever aspect this was of your life. And now you're like, was this worth the time and effort? And some of you financially, what I put into this thing. And some of you are having like, it's like having a dream or not a vision as in like you had a vision sent to you, but like visualizing, going in a new direction and mastering something else. But like right now it's kind of like a fantasy. Like it's kind of like something's come to a head. Do I continue to work really hard on this? Do I reevaluate? What you're definitely doing right now is reevaluating something, Gemini. Whether this is, work related, relationship related, however this is, we're going to clarify this, of course. But the main theme, the main energy in the center here is reevaluating something. Am I investing into this thing for good reason? Am I going to get return? Like, when is the right time to make a decision on this? But it's like having this sort of fanciful, dream of escape, like of maybe like, instead of, because you don't know what to do, like dreaming of like, maybe if I go off in this direction, like having a pipe dream or something like that. You know what I mean? But it might not be, it might be realistic. But right now it's just in that phase of like, romanticizing it a little bit. And like, for some of you, seeing yourself in a role that's more, that you're more skilled at, or that you can, display your skills more, that you can have a little bit more control over, what you're good at. So let's clarify this tower. Yeah, I got the King of Wands. So you could be dealing with a fire sign here, of course. This could be, a person in your life that is enormously explosive, that maybe has caused some of the chaos. Or you could be dealing with somebody that has a lot of pride, that has a lot of, grandiosity to them. That is like, somebody here could be really self-centered or really selfish with what they have. And they're, it's like they have a really bad temper. They're like really rude, really arrogant. I know you guys can't see these cards that well. I apologize, but this is the Nine of Cups, and that's the energy I get from this. So this could be a boss for some of you. This could be, it could be a family member. Obviously, this could be, person you're involved with. But it's like this, whatever this situation is that's come to a head, that's kind of imploded, that feels disastrous or has felt disastrous in the past, has to do with this, this masculine fire sign energy here, and somebody just having a lot of pride and a lot of, frankly, selfishness here. Yeah, it's like you could have been dealing with an energy of somebody who like comes across as very altruistic, who comes across as very helpful, who comes across as charitable and giving, and but what they're really hiding is like, they're hiding their true intentions, which is that they're doing it for self-centered purposes here. And they may have like a really explosive, personality under all of this. Or consequently, this could have just been a situation that you've been giving to for a really long time and it's exploded in some way. Maybe somebody was at one time helpful, or you felt appreciated and you felt like this was an equal, endeavor that you embarked upon, but somebody here was really out for themselves. Let's look at this Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. Getting huge money, finances, work-related situations here. For some of you, this is, 100% job, career, some endeavor that you put a lot of work towards, that you felt like you were either in a place that was very cooperative, or you felt like your skills were really appreciated here. Maybe it's just a place you learned a lot at. Page of Swords. Yeah. Someplace where your intellect was put to, put to good use here. Someplace where you felt like you were amongst, for some of you, this was a destined situation. We're going to clarify a little bit more, of course, but it's something absolutely happened here, either between you and this person, because of this person here. And maybe if this isn't something that happened at work, maybe what you've done since this situation, is focus on work, focus on fine-tuning your skills, focusing on getting information, maybe on how to, move forward in a more destined path here. Let's get the Seven of Pentacles. What's the hesitation now? Three of Cups. Maybe you've been working just way too hard, Gemini. For some of you, this could also be a situation where maybe you were the boss of something, or, your partner was, or whatever, put a lot of effort towards something, maybe gave a lot towards the situation. Something catastrophic happened here. And it's like, maybe it's like a realization of, have I been working too hard at this? Have I been putting too much effort towards this enterprise, towards this situation? And some of you looking for new opportunities, looking for new, researching new ways to take a different path here. Like, it's like being overworked, and wanting to partake in more leisurely activities, wanting to have more of a social life, like wanting to have more fun here. Let me get another card for this Three of Cups. Yeah. For some of you, it's like where you've only been able to focus on certain things. You've missed out on opportunities for other things. Some of you have, or whoever I'm talking about or talking to here, you've had to reject, things that you want to do. You've had to reject things that would have been fun. You've had to reject, friendships or something like that here. Either to focus on whatever you do for a living, whatever your skills go towards, whatever your path was to fulfill this destiny. And it's like now having to realize, have I really benefited in the way that I thought? Have I missed out on, some other, fun opportunities in my life? Have I missed out on connecting with people and friends and having fun here? Yeah, it's like Seven of Cups. So it's like reevaluating, taking another look at choices and options, and like allowing yourself to take your nose off the grindstone for a minute and indulge in some, in some visualization, in some imagination, in some what other options do I have? Where can I, what can I do? What should I be doing here? Let me clarify this Knight of Cups. For some of you, it's also like perhaps you've been offered something small and menial, or something that you're just not like. So maybe you've been offered an opportunity here, and it's like, it's okay, you know, it'd work out okay, but you don't really want it. Like, you have a bigger dream than what you're being offered to partake in here. Let's clarify this Knight of Cups. Yeah, King of Cups. Yeah, it's like it's a feeling of like wanting to upgrade here in some way. For some of you, it's moving away from an energy that was very hostile and combative and explosive, and somebody who was really selfish and self-centered but gave the front that they were actually going to be helpful. You know, it's moving away from that energy and moving towards what you hope is a kinder energy, is a more, you know, emotionally sound, a more even-keeled, you know, sort of energy here. So it's either an upgrade for you that you're kind of starting to visualize, fantasize about here, or it's a literal person that you're hoping to, I mean, there is a definite, for some of you, there's a definite third party vibe to this situation. So for some of you, it can be where you have a choice between two people here. It can be that there is a decision to make, that there's a rejection that's going to have to be made here. And you are daydreaming, fantasizing, visualizing, what are my options? Where do I want to go? And you're going to be making a decision to go towards, you know, for here, it's a water sign. This person doesn't have to literally be a water sign, but that's the energy that's showing up here. So it's just an energy of somebody who's more emotionally connected, as opposed to somebody who's more of this fire sign here. So if that's your situation, you know, take that how it resonates here. For a lot of you, this is strictly business related. This is strictly work related, and it's about wanting to level up and upgrade towards something that you're dreaming about, something that you're envisioning here. But for some of you, it can absolutely be a choice that you're trying to make between two or more people here, and having to reject somebody. And you may be confused about that. It's like somebody wants to go towards, you know, this emotional energy here. Yeah, we've got the clarifying the Knight of Wands. So like I said, there could be dating quite a few people here, Gemini, or, you know, whoever we're speaking of in this situation. Some of you, or whoever this is, has your goal set on somebody. They're like somebody you dreamed about, something that you're passionate about. You know, or if this is a person that you know is coming towards you, you know, they absolutely are. They feel passionate and emotionally connected to you. 10 of Wands. Otherwise, it's just, this is a situation that's become a huge burden because there's too many people involved. There's too many choices. There's too much, you know, indecision about who, you know, there's just a lot of people here, Gemini. Okay, let me move on from that. Let me clarify this Magician, because this row right here is getting a little bit, like I said, it's getting a little bit crowded. And it looks a little burdened. It looks like somebody here is really kind of, yeah, 3 of Swords. Clarifying this Magician. You're going to have to break somebody's heart is what I'm picking up here. 6 of Cups, 2 of Swords. Yeah. I don't know if this is you, Gemini, or if this is somebody that you're involved with right now, but there's a person here who's indecisive on who or what to invest in. They have options and opportunities here. There's someone in the past that is not a good energy. There's someone in the past who has an explosive temper, that's selfish, self-centered. They might be, you know, like I said, they might act like they're a good giving person, but there's an indication here of having to work hard at something and researching, you know, new ways to use new skills. To me, it's work related. So maybe this is a situation going on at work. Maybe all of these people are people that you work with, Gemini, and it's like there's just this whole convoluted, situation with all of these people at work. Somebody feels like they're carrying all of the burden. Somebody has unrealistic expectations. Somebody does things too impulsively. Someone pretends to be in charge when they're really not. There's a whole bunch of confusion about who to, about what to do here. And, in this outcome, it's like, there's an indication of blocking out the past in some way. There's an energy of manipulation here. And I don't want to say it manipulation is in this overly negative way. It doesn't have to be negative, but there's an energy of manipulating something. There's an energy of heartbreak here. There's an energy, it's almost like having all of these options, having all of these people, having come from a situation that was really awful, to maybe just working hard, concentrating on your path and on your destiny, getting back into the dating scene, meeting new people, just adding to your confusion about who to pick. Having these people here, it's a burden because you don't want any of them, or it's too, there's just too many people in the energy here, and realizing that like you're gonna have to take control of yourself, and someone's heart's gonna get broken here. Somebody from the past, or one of these people here is getting blocked. They're getting blocked out. I'm going to try to clarify a little more, but yeah, the Chariot. So somebody's like full speed ahead here. Someone in this outcome here, you have a huge energy of perseverance, of mastery, of ambition, of determination, of being really skilled and really capable of, manipulating your world and what you do to your advantage. Amongst that, it's like, in order to embody that energy that maybe is necessary right now, someone's gonna get their heart broken. Somebody's gonna have to be blocked out. Maybe it's this energy over here, because you've got the Six of Pentacles and you've got the Six of Cups. Maybe it's this person from the past that, like I said, they have an energy of like being very giving, and maybe that's their gimmick. Maybe they're really helpful in some aspects, or they're really giving in some aspects, but it's for self-centered reasons. Maybe this is this Six of Cups over here. And what you're being advised to, Gemini, is whatever this situation in the center here is, there's just a lot of people here. In order to avoid heartbreak, or in order to move forward, in order to be successful, which is what I see you wanting to be. I do see that as an aspect here of dreaming of success and wanting to move towards that. You're going to have to block out somebody. Somebody's feelings are going to get hurt. Somebody's heart's going to get broken. You're going to, have to protect yourself and stand firm no matter who comes through with an emotional appeal, or a sentimental approach, or, whatever it is. There's a lot of people trying to approach you here. And I just see you blocking them out. Anyway, let me try. Excuse me. Let me try with another deck. See if we can clarify this a little bit better, because this reading is literally all over the place. Let me see this King of Wands over here a little more. Yeah, there's a karmic situation that had somebody trapped for a really long time, that had somebody feeling stuck for a really, really long time. The situation ran its course. I don't think you're dealing with it anymore, but maybe what you need to know is that this person's perhaps coming back around. Yeah, and you're being advised to reject them. You've got the Four of Cups here twice. I don't think you care about this energy personally. I think you're already like, oh no, not that again. That's not happening. I really don't think it's a danger for you. So if anything, you got options here. You got dating options. You might be confused about what direction to take. You may not want to hurt someone's feelings and reject them, but you're not really sure what you want to invest in right now. You got a lot of people here. They might be putting a lot of pressure on you to make a decision, but what you're being advised here is to stand firm. It's not, not necessarily your responsibility if somebody's heart gets broken, because you need to keep persevering forward. So anyway, Gemini, I realized that was really specific. This seemed very confusing and convoluted, so hopefully whoever this resonates with gets the message. But I appreciate you watching. I would love it if you subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, or check out some of your other placements and get a more accurate representation of whatever the hell is going on in your life right now. So thanks again, Gemini. Bye-bye.